Okay, winlink with Vera from scratch. All right, brand new laptop. The only thing that's been installed is Camtasia. I have not installed any other software. This is basically how this particular HP comes. So we'll go to ROS modem. We'll download Vera. Get all our downloads done. And I'm just doing the FM version right now. The HF version is basically identical. I'm also going to be setting up Direwolf for Packet. If you have a DRA device or anything that's based on the CM108, 119, you want this pre-release 1.7 version. That supports the push-to-talk. Okay, we've got our two TNCs. Let's go get winlink. Okay. I'm running an ICOM 9700. This is basically identical for an ICOM 7300 as well as an ICOM 705. You can actually skip this step on a DRA or a SignalLink or anything else that already has drivers built in. Alright, we're on 64. Okay, those drivers are installed. Plug in my handy dandy USB cable to the radio. Touchpad is not very good on this laptop. So we've got a couple of ports. We've got the COM ports. And we've got the sound card. Let me show you a tip on the sound card. They always want to call themselves USB audio codec. You can rename them. That way you don't have 10 devices called audio codec. That way if you have a 9700, a 7300, especially if you have two signal links, maybe you have an HF radio and a VHF radio both on signal links, you can call them VHF and HF. It's called 9700, and this is going to really help with Direwolf. One other thing we want to make sure we do is change the default playback device back to our speakers so that we don't get our window sounds mixed into our audio. Okay. So let's go and get Direwolf extracted here. I like to just stick it in a folder on the desktop. You can do whatever you want with it. And then there is a configuration file in here. We're going to edit it with Notepad. There's plenty of really cool stuff you can do with this in here. Most of it we don't need. A-device USB. This is our USB device. Out of the box, it's called USB. We changed it. It's called 9700 now. You don't have to be precise. You just have to be close enough that it figures out what it's called. For flex radios, it's usually something like TX1, something along those lines. You can specify more than one device. So you can say RX1 space TX1. And then down here, we're going to set our call sign. And then down here, push to talk. If you have a DRA, just uncomment that. And our radio is on COM 3. And that's, oh, well, sorry, one more thing. The default KISS port is different than what WinLink is looking for. We can change it there, we can change it here. I just usually change it here. So 8100. Save and close. Let's go install VAR. All right. Put in my registration key. Specific to your call sign. I'm leaving it on narrow. If you have the equipment to do wide, you can do wide. The speed difference is not that great. Sound card. 9700s. Push to talk. If you got a signal link, you do Vox, DRA, COM port, or you can do CAT. And then we'll do a quick test here. Put the radio on the right frequency. So we'll go to 144,990. No duplex, no tone. And data mode. So we'll do a auto tune KD5 EOC 10, and we'll hit transmit. And at that point, your radio should be transmitting, and mine is not. So we've got a push talk problem. It might be DTR. I may have gotten that wrong. Let me check my radio settings real quick. Connectors. USB send. Oh, USB send was off. That was actually a problem on the radio. And we want that to USB ARTS on the radio. Let's try it now. There we go. Now we're transmitting. You'll see we got a tuning feedback message asking us to move the slider to the right on the recording levels. So we're already there. So I think we need to check it in the radio. Give me one moment here. Let's try again. Let's see what we get back. We're obviously talking to it. There we go. Approved. So we are good. You'll notice it automatically tuned this right here. So that is good to go, set up. We'll close this. We'll close all this out of the way. And my WinLink key here. Now we can set up WinLink. My call sign. My WinLink password. And if you typed it in right and you've been on WinLink before, everything will pre-populate. Make sure you put in your grid square. If you don't, you won't get any stations. WinLink key and your service codes. And it wants to update the forms. That's fine. We'll let it update the forms. So we'll do a Vera FM WinLink connection. We're going to pick a channel. Don't have any radio connections yet, so we'll go ahead and do an update. There we go. Candy 5 EOC10. We're going to go direct to it. And then I'll go ahead and try to arrange this so we can see both of these. You watch this little box down here where my mouse is. That's where the speed's going to be. It's not going to be very fast right now. So here's the connection. So you notice we're still down on speed level 1, which is the slowest. Called in, see if we got any mail. We got a real nice signal to noise ratio. We've got a couple messages. We're still floating down on speed level 1. That's okay. Now we jumped speed level 3. Right now, just at speed level 3, we're already twice as fast as the top speed of packet. Let's see how high we can get this sucker. And then that's the problem. We're already done. Here's the next message. Alright, we're already done. I'll make another video on that in a minute. We'll just skip that. Alright, so Vera's working. We'll go ahead and exit this. We'll go ahead and open up Direwolf. You'll notice Direwolf found our 9700s like we told it to. It's ready to accept our applications. Packet winlink. We have a KISS packet on TCP. This is a KISS. Direwolf is a KISS modem. Now we go. You can watch the actual raw packets over here. And we're done. Don't have any messages to download because we downloaded them all earlier, but that's it. We've connected through Vera. We've connected through Packet. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. HF is the same way. It's the exact same settings in Vera HF. The only difference is that you get an option to set up cat controls so that WinLink can control the frequencies on the radio, because you're going to have to jump frequencies quite a bit to find a station that with propagation hears you. But other than that, it's the same. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me and I'll be more than happy to help.